Good morning everybody, my name is Ivan Kennis and I work as a diagnostic technician at Wout Bouwman Automotive in the Netherlands. A while back we received a 2019 Nissan K14. The owner was occasionally getting various messages on the dashboard. So multiple warning lights were displayed on the display. I've made some videos of my findings and how I addressed the problem. Unfortunately, I don't have a 100% answer, but I think it's interesting to share. I hope you find this interesting too. Leave a reply, and if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and share. See what we found on the Nissan Micra and how we address the problem. So at the moment we are scoping multiple canvas signals from the module which is located there. At the moment I don't know really what it is, but I think it's the driving module. My blue channel is on this pin number 9, red is on 18, pin 3 is on 15 and pin 4 is at 20. And if I look at my blue channel, it doesn't look very healthy. And at the moment the warnings are on. And I see a lot of red crosses. Let's pause the scope. So here we can see a lot of red crosses. So I think my problem is on the bigger part. That's always not the easy one, but I think we have a lead now. Let's start the scope again. Definitely not very good on the blue channel. Not really good one. But I've seen it worse. Let's switch off the engine. Then it's much better. Ignition on. Damn, sorry. This doesn't look good. I think I have some interference from the other leads, but here we can see a problem in amplitude. Let's go from there. So at the moment we can't detect the AC system and the system. Not possible. And also I would suspect that there is some illumination in here, in those buttons. We can control this. So that's interesting. Maybe it's a clue. Switch off ignition. Switch it back on. Enter system. No, not communicating. But in my other scan I have the AC system. So interesting. So we left the car to go to sleep, and now we can see these are working as well. Again, let's see if we can talk to the AC module now. Enter system. Here we can see no fault codes. Okay, nice. Fault scan. Cleared the fault codes before I let it go to sleep. Okay, what does the BCM tells us? CAN communication. Interesting, I think I'm on the right track. So again, the buttons are not illuminated anymore. No communication to the AC module. No. Okay, let's see what our ping test does. Do we need to be connected to the Wi-Fi? Okay, at the moment we don't have any warnings in the dash, but the AC is off and we can't connect to it. Let's see if we go to ACM, trouble codes, vehicle speed, multiplex and multiplex network. Okay, and what do we have for fault code in the BCM? CAN communication, current. No. Okay, let's go back to the shop where we have internet. So network is back and we can see all the modules react on the pin request, but the AC doesn't. CAN bus isn't looking very smooth, but it was better. But I think we have some interference from the scope leads, because scope leads from Pico are not very they suffer from interference from other cables, so maybe that's my problem. But before we could see there was a lot more noise on the CAN bus, on the blue trace. AC isn't working, no cold air, and I can't do this. This is working. Okay, so we can see 29 requests, no answers. So we're back on the Nissan again. We drove more than 14 kilometers with the AC panel disconnected. Let's put on some lights. So AC panel is disconnected, so we have no bundle control, but we can adjust the blower motor. We can see no communication with the AC module. Let's zoom in like that. AC module. The BCM has a fault code which says CAN communication, current. Yeah, that's because the AC panel is disconnected. I have connected, the blue trace is still on the problem side, where we had the problems before, and the red is connected to the AC panel connector. So we can see it's definitely the same CAN bus. If you pause the video, pause the screen, we can see some interference here, but I think that's because of these channels, and that's not my concern. The blue and the red trace is looking much smoother with the AC panel disconnected. So tomorrow I will be scoping the powers and the ground to the module to be sure that those are not giving any problems, because I think also if the CAN bus is broken or something like that, I would expect that I could use the buttons. So maybe we have a power or a ground problem to the AC panel, and then we go from there. Back for more tomorrow. We're still busy with the Nissan. We now drove 80 kilometers. At the moment AC is working. I connected the connector again. I hope that it would fail, but it didn't this morning. Also, we connected our scopes a little bit different. So here we have CAN high and CAN low for the AC system. The red line is our power to the AC module, and yellow is ground. And as you can see, it's a little bit elevated. Is that the correct English word? It's not completely to zero, and especially when we switch on the rear window, then we can see, so it's 0.1 volt. Not really great, but maybe I have to check where the ground is located for the AC panel. Let's hope it will fail again soon, so we can check why it's failing. At this moment everything is fine.